All right, guys, today we're going to take a look at Unit 4B, polar equations. Go ahead and pause the video and copy this down. All right. Okay, so polar. We're going to take a look at the tabs first so we can make sure we put the pages in the right spot. All right, so we already kind of made this on the first part. What you're going to do is take your piece of paper, fold it over, count 2 lines, and if you have if your lines are bigger than mine, count 1 line. You need a total of, see how many tabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 tabs. So if you have 12 lines, count 2 a piece. If you have less than that, just count 1. All right, so again, you're going to take your cover sheet. You're going to fold it a little bit just so you can see. Count 2 lines. That first one is going to be unit circle. Then take it again. Take that one sheet. Fold it again. Another 2. Count another 2 lines. That's going to be plotting polar. Then take that sheet. Fold it again. Your next 2 lines are converting points. Then take that sheet, fold it again. Your next 2 points are converting equations. Now this one's going to have multiple pages. I think it's 2 double pages. So what you want to do is you want to take two double pages. So this is 1 and this is 2. So take 2 double pages for converting equations, hold them together, fold it over, count 2 lines, and that's going to be graph polar. Graph polar is going to be a lot of pages. So it's going to be 1 double page, 2 double pages, 3 double pages, 4 double pages. Okay, so graphing polar is going to be 4 double pages, and then if you fold that over, your last tab is going to be review. Okay, so once put in your tabs, don't cut them out and write it in pencil just so you don't make the mistake that I did, as you can see. And then we're going to go ahead and stick in the paper. All right, so again, take your sheets of paper. You want to go ahead and cut them in half. All right, make sure that they're in order. Take your ruler, put it in the middle past the page number. Apply some pressure. Take a few sheets at a time because at this point you should be a little bit better at it. Apply some pressure, lean it to the left, and while you're cutting this, make sure you're putting this in order. So follow by page number. So make sure that they are in order so that you don't stick them in wrong, and you can see the page numbers on the top. All right, straighten these up. Again, past the middle, page number right there, ruler down, pressure on your left hand with your right hand, pull towards the left and down, and then put those in order. Okay, and then there's an extra page here that we don't need. All right, once your notes are in order, all right, you're gonna start on the first double page that you have. So I don't have a double page because of my review sheet. So I'm gonna start on my double page that says unit circle because I'll just match the title to what it is. When you're doing these, you wanna put 4 small dots in the second line in the middle, like about the second line in the middle from the bottom on both sides, like that. And then taking your pages in order, you're just gonna gently stick them on. Now this glue is very strong, so please only use 4 small dots, very small dots. Do not pass the margin on the right or on the left. And if you have a little glue sticking out, please wipe it off because this will stick your pages and you will not be able to get them out. All right, so once you've done that, unit circle, go left. The next one is plotting polar points. So make sure your title matches, plotting coordinate systems. Again, 4 small dots on the second line, 4 small dots on the second line. Get them more center so that you don't have to wipe the glue off like I did on the last one. Stay away from the margin on the left and stay away from the margin on the right. All right, so do not cross the margin over here or over here. All right, then go ahead and fold it over. Now I should have converting points. So again, converting polar and Cartesian coordinates. All right, again, 4 small dots on line 2. Put them towards a little bit more to the center so that the glue doesn't seep out. Stick them in order. Staying away from the margin on the right and the margin on the left. All right, my next one should be converting equations. So make sure your page says converting Cartesian equations. Again, dots, second line in the middle. Very small dots, please. This glue is very strong. Pages in order, away from the margin on the left and away from the margin on the right. Okay, once you have those done, you're going to go to the next one, which is going to be, oh, it looks like there are 2 pages of that. So we're going to do 2 pages. And be careful, these pages move around until it's stuck. So when you fold it, just be careful, like that. So it's still converting equations, and you can see it's still converting equations because my new tab hasn't appeared yet. All right, so 4 small dots, 4 small dots, and we're going to stick it in order, staying away from the margin on this right and on the margin on the left. Fold your page over carefully. All right, we have a tab up here, so let's match up that tab. It says graph and polar. So does it say graph, polar graphs? Okay. All right, again, 4 small dots central, line 2. 4 small dots central, line 2. Fold the paper, staying away from the margins on the left and the right. Fold the paper carefully. Sometimes when you fold this, the paper moves, so just make sure. All right, no tab, so we're continuing graphing. So all of these are going to be graphing. Pages in order. Staying away from the margin on the right here, and staying away from the margin on the left. When you fold your paper, fold it carefully because that page will move because it's not secure just yet. Looks like we're still no tabs, some more graphs. So quite a few double pages of this. All right, paper's in order. Staying away from the margin right here and staying away from the margin, oops, right here. If you get any glue, go ahead and wipe that off. Fold it carefully. All right, still have another one. Okay. Oh, this is the last piece of paper. It's still graphing. So it's going to be by itself right here. And then the next tab is going to be review. Okay. All right, so now that we are glued in, we're ready to cut. All right, so we're not going to cut this cover page off like we usually do. Are we? No, because that's conics review. Okay, cool. All right, so we're going to come to this next page. We're leaving the cover page alone. Come to this next page where you have your first tab, cut to the margin and down. Every time you cut one of these tabs, it's going to appear the next one, right? All right, so I'm going to turn the page over, cut to the margin and down. Every time I cut a tab, the next one should appear. All right, come to the next one, cut to the margin and down. Every time I cut it, another one. This one looks like it has 2 pages before a tab appears, so you're going to grab 2 pages on converting equations, and you're going to cut to the margin and down. Every time you cut, another tab should appear. So graph and polar, remember, it's like 3 or 4 double pages. So you just look to where your next tab comes out right there. So you're gonna hold all of these together. These are 4 double pages. All right, cut to the margin and cut down. And boom, voila. All right, so now that we've done that, let's just double check to make sure everything looks okay. So polar, and now you can see my tabs have appeared. I should have unit circle, plotting points, converting points, converting equations, graphing polar, and review. So my whole unit tab should look like this. So conics, polar. So when I want to look at conics, I open, I see the tabs for conics. When I want to see for polar, I open and I see the tabs for polar. That's it.